welcome to our vlog. It's day 3 here on board MSC Seashore, and today we are at their private island, Ocean Cay.
If you're new here, this is our very first time trying MSC. We've had ups and downs this entire cruise. Check out our other vlogs to see how we have enjoyed the ship, but this is the day, this is the port we have been most excited for. We are overnight at their private island. This is our very first look and it's stunning.
So we're gonna head and go get breakfast and then head off the ship to enjoy a beautiful beach day.
Yay!
We have just ordered our cappuccinos, and then they brought us some baked goods. So a few turnovers, donuts, and muffins. This is like a full breakfast before we even ordered our breakfast.
And similar to yesterday, this is a specialty restaurant, but if it's open on breakfast, this and the taco place is complimentary.
Yeah.
And we had an amazing meal with the taco place. We were almost tempted to go back yesterday, but we have to try something new.
Okay, breakfast has arrived. I got the Mediterranean bowl and I got my eggs over hard, and then a smoothie bowl, which it just kind of looks like a yogurt bowl, but it does look good with that granola and fruit. And then Rachel got the steak and eggs, but then added on bacon sausage.
I want to try it, yeah.
And then also you have toast coming.
Yeah, I am hungry, and I didn't really want any of these pastries, but it looks good.
Looks good. First time at Ocean Cay. Also not sure if it's Ocean Cay or Ocean Cay. It's spelled as Cay, but everybody pronounces it as Cay. So in the comments below, what is it? Cay or Cay?
We did like no research on this. We went up top, or we went out on a deck and looked at the other beaches. That's all we've done. And we watched a couple TikTok videos. So I think I just want to walk around a bit. But
There's also free trams that will take you around the island, similar to Cay.
Maybe we should do that
Just to see the whole island.
And we are hoping for a towel exchange. We haven't found, at least on the ship, where you can like sign out new towels. It's still the same towel that we got in our room.
Yes.
And you just like exchange it. So hoping for a clean towel today. We'll see.
So right off the ship actually is a towel exchange. So Rachel is grabbing us 2 clean towels. We are also in line just off the ship for the transport pavilion. So waiting for a tram. I think that's just the best way to explore the island since it's our first time here. And then decide which beach we want to end up at for the afternoon. It's currently noon. Rachel, what time is it? Almost noon. So we were late getting off the ship, but it's because we have until 11:30 tonight to be all aboard, and then tomorrow we're allowed to get off again from, I think it's like 8 o'clock till 5:30 tomorrow, so a long time here.
I know. Welcome to our free shade. We have found a tree here. We are at North Beach Club and it's beautiful here. The water is so nice. We have a perfect view of the ship. However, we asked how much it is for chairs. 2 chairs and 1 umbrella is $39, which, I mean, if you're gonna spend the whole day here, I think that would be worth it, but we're planning to beach hop, so to just spend that for 1 hour isn't
worth it.
Isn't worth it. Plus it's kind of weird to spend money on private islands. We're used to like everything's included, especially at like Cay or like Disney's Island. But we're not the only ones. There's lots of people under trees. There's good tree shade around here. And we're gonna grab probably a drink. There's a bar literally right by us.
There's 2 bars actually. There's one on that side and one on that side, and then right in the middle is like the food. There's like snack shack kind of options,
Yes.
like burgers, hot dogs, french fries.
You have to go to a different beach if you want the buffet, but I don't even know if we'd want that. We're gonna go just to probably check it
To
out.
look at what's there.
But you can't go wrong with the burger on the beach and maybe like a pina colada. This is also really good floating weather. There's so many people. I don't know if they brought their own floaties or you definitely can rent them. But there's a lot of people just like floating and enjoying. But I like this view.
I love how beautiful it is here.
There's the ship.
both a little bit hungry, so we're gonna grab some of these beach snacks here. So here is the menu. Lobster rolls are extra $12.95. They close at 3 p.m. And then on the other snack shack there's like burgers, hot dogs, french fries.
Lunch review. Not bad. I think Jill's here. We got the jerk. Well, Jill got the jerk chicken, and then it looked actually really good, and it tastes really good. So I went up to get my own. They're all out. So if you want jerk chicken, which I do recommend, come early. It's like 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get.
They close at 3.
Okay. I don't know if they get more from the ship.
Like if they get deliveries every
I
so
don't know how it
often,
works.
or if they're just out for the rest of the day. But I would give lunch maybe like a 7 out of 10.
And if you're wondering how hot it is, this is the cup they gave me.
The cup is melted. All right, we're just walking around the island and we stumbled across the buffet. So we might as well show you what they offer. Looks like they have a grab and go menu. We're just looking. We got 2 pina coladas. It literally tastes like the Dole Whip ice cream. And it's delicious, but they don't have straws on the island, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to drink this other than like a ice cream cone. I guess I have to wait for it to melt. It is quite a few hours later. We've had the best time at this little spot on the beach that we can see the ship from, and we both had a little nap in these bean bags on the beach. These are first come first serve, so I think we just got lucky that somebody had just left and we grabbed an umbrella and those little bean bags. So we both had a nap, went swimming in the ocean. There's a few bars around.
Yeah, we're gonna go back on, shower, coffee, dinner, and then we're coming back off. It's gonna be so cool to see sunset on the island.
Yeah, so there's gonna be sunset, there's a lighthouse show, and then the beach party later. So we have a full night ahead of us. We've both just showered in the cabin and it's just about 6 o'clock now, so we are headed to the buffet actually tonight for dinner. We decided we didn't want to give the main dining room an attempt tonight. The past 2 nights were meh.
And I'm really hungry, so to have to wait till 7 for food that I might not like. But I know the buffet does have, like, I do like the pizza. They have tacos, I like those. So there's some things that I wouldn't. So we're gonna do this for something quick.
So it's still 5 minutes to 6, but we weren't the only ones wanting food right now, and it's open and it's busy. So we're gonna grab a plate and look at the options. The random assortment. I got pizza, salad, salmon, pasta. Rachel got, looks like soup and quesadilla. It's past 6:30 now, and usually we sail away from private islands by now, in all ports actually, but we're still here obviously because we're staying the night, and there's still a lot of people down in the water. It does look like the further beach, like where Rachel and I were earlier. It looks pretty empty up there.
I wonder if they closed that one down because it looks like they're cleaning it up.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I see the tractor out there cleaning the sand.
But this is cool. Like little night swim.
And it looks like maybe about another hour and a half until sunset. So I think our plan is to go off. Yeah, we're gonna go get coffee and we're gonna head off the ship for sunset, and then the beach party that's at 9 something, I believe.
Or maybe an Esma instead.
You want an espresso martini? All right, it's time for our last cappuccino of the day. Third and last. Yum. I'm okay, thank you. That coffee was delicious. We're now just out on deck 8. It's on the outside. It is a smoking area, but we wanted to catch a little bit of the sunset. It may be going behind those clouds very, very soon. So not sure if we'll get off before sunset or after sunset, but it does look absolutely beautiful from here. So we just got off of the ship once again, and it is like the perfect night.
so
There's this
nice.
slight breeze, very warm still. I think it's still 30 degrees Celsius, so
I don't know,
very
something
nice.
about being off land in the Bahamas at night, it's making me very happy. And
Yes.
I saw on the app that there was a bar open, I'm assuming over like near the lighthouse, with live music. So I think that's where we're headed. And then there is a lighthouse show in 1 hour. So
Yes.
I've heard incredible things about this, and I'm excited.
We're very excited to just hang out and chill. We spent some time on the ship, grabbed coffee, dinner, and now it's time to be back on land. We really have to take advantage of this overnight here because I don't think it happens too often, and I don't know if we'll ever be back. So. Okay, we found a spot to hang out. The DJ just started playing. We're right near the bar that closes at 10. Beautiful view of the ship and also a beautiful view of the lighthouse. So the show for the lighthouse, I believe, is at 9 and 10, and it's only about 8:15 now. And they've also gotten some fires started.
I also thought, because during the day it was hard to find chairs, so I thought we were gonna have trouble finding chairs or have to sit on the beach, but there was actually a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe a lot of people are staying on for the show,
Yeah, maybe.
but this is cool.
Probably a lot of people are at dinner and hanging out on the ship, showering after a beach day, so.
This is actually so cool. It's very unique. There's so many people around watching. This would also be cool from the ship.
So the light show ended pretty much at 10:04, so only 4-minute light show, but it was a lot of fun. The beach party was a lot of fun, but now everybody is coming back to the ship at the same time. So I think we'll be waiting quite some time for an elevator.
But that was so cool, so unique. I've obviously never seen anything like that. So if you have the option to go overnight at MSC, do it.
Yes, it was a lot of
That was
fun.
very cool. Okay, last night they had much better late night snack options, which is from 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. I should say. You would think on their beach party they would have better snacks, but they don't. You can't go wrong with your pizza though. It is so good.
We are back in the cabin for the night.
Yes. What a great night. We had so much fun on the island, and we also just went to a comedy show and silent disco. We've been doing it all, but that island was so much fun, so unique. We have never done anything like it before.
Yeah.
MSC, that's brilliant.
Yes.
That was a good time.
It was so much fun. Dare I say we might have to do another MSC just for the beach party?
Yeah, as long as it goes overnight. I just love something about being in the Bahamas at night. It was so nice and such a party, and the party was early. There was lighthouse show at 9 for 4 minutes, party in between, and then a lighthouse show at 10, and then everybody went back on board. So like the party was done at 10, which is our kind of party.
Yeah, so that was so much fun, and we can't wait to spend another day at the island tomorrow. So we're not ending the vlog here. We're going to continue it into tomorrow if you're interested in what we get up to on the island tomorrow, and then back on the ship for our final night. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow.
Bright and early. We're getting off early.
Yes.
Good morning. It's another beautiful day at Ocean Cay, Ocean Cay. It's a little past 8 a.m.
Walked off the ship around 8:10.
Yeah.
And we asked, and they said 7:30 people were getting off the ship, but everything on the island is still closed until at least 9. So the first bars to open are 9. The towel station is 9. The food I don't think is even until like 10:30 or 11.
Right.
So there's not very many people off the ship just yet.
But that's perfect for us because we got off early because we want to take some content right here at the beach that we ended up at last night. for like some 360 stuff with not too many people in the water. And we don't mind that there's no breakfast here because we actually want to head back on and have that really good taco place breakfast. One thing I will know is I have a disgusting, this towel is not good.
So sandy and
So
wet.
sandy and wet from yesterday. That is a huge complaint of mine, is that you get one towel at the beginning of your cruise and it's only to exchange. And it's hard to find stations to exchange. I think it closed yesterday at like 3 p.m. and then now I'm just left with this towel, and apparently there's no new towels until 9 a.m. this morning. So I don't know if I'm missing the towel exchange stations, but honestly this is really not ideal.
The other thing is, like, once you use a towel, I like to return it and not have to carry around a towel with me back to the cabin or whatever. But this one we have to literally bring back and forth.
And you're like in charge of drying it. It's just a weird situation that I don't like to deal with on vacation.
We're just not used to.
Not used to. And I don't know if it's normal for other cruise lines, but this is not my favorite. But anyways, here we are to the beach.
I kind of look like rain actually, Rach, so we better get this going.
Okay, I am going to go swimming.
So the clouds are definitely rolling in. We got the content that we needed, so we're gonna head back to the ship shortly. But here's a quick look at the beach at just around 9 o'clock. So these are the chairs that are included in first come, first serve. The beanbags as well, and they are actually very comfy. That's where we've both had a nap. Some of them have umbrellas. I think today's a different story because everybody spent so much time off the ship yesterday. They're sleeping in and gonna get off a little bit later today. So it's pretty quiet this morning.
Also, the $39 for 2 chairs and an umbrella is new.
Very
because
new,
people were saying on the Facebook group that they were shocked and a little disappointed that you now had to pay. But then other people were commenting that they already knew this and you can pre-book online. So maybe like in the excursions tab.
Interesting.
That it was only $20, which is still, I think, not the best for a private island. But $20 is definitely much better than
Way
$39.
better.
So something to think about because it's hot and it was hot and you would want an umbrella or some shade of
some type
sort.
of shade.
Yeah.
We are back again. I think this is our favorite breakfast spot on board.
This is my favorite thing of the entire ship.
It's literally dessert before breakfast, but it's so good. Okay, this looks amazing. We've got some nachos. This is actually Rachel's. It's like a chicken taco with eggs. And then Rachel's eating the queso. And we also got some salsa. This looks delicious. And some cappuccinos.
Yeah, this is by far our favorite
Food, I think, on board. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is the best.
That's incredible. That almost has to be like one of my top favorite meals, like on any cruise ship. It's so good. But one thing I will note is that somebody put it in the Facebook group that breakfast is included. A lot of people didn't know. It was like a little hack. It was so busy, and unfortunately they couldn't keep up. Somebody beside us was waiting. It was like 45 minutes to just order. She had to leave because they were just ignoring her. So keep that in mind. Go the first couple days of your cruise before people find out about it, but it is so good. I actually still would have waited that long.
I probably would have too, because I don't know what else we would have eaten for breakfast.
And I do love it that much, but yeah, that was unfortunate that she had to leave, but we're off to get a coffee.
Another one. We are planning to get off the ship soon, but before we leave the ship, we needed some coffee and a green juice. We each got one of each.
So good. Both are great.
Yes.
We love this cafe.
It is so good. We may not be getting our drink package use of alcohol this cruise, but we are definitely enjoying these little extra perks, like the water bottles, the sodas, and the coffees and juices.
I would definitely recommend purchasing it before you get on the cruise because we saw the price while on the cruise and it was almost like 4 times the price.
And we would definitely not be getting it if we had waited till the cruise.
Yeah, it was like
so
part
expensive.
of the whole package.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
And we are off the ship once again with our coffees. It's still beautiful out. Blue sky, some clouds, hot.
Did you tell them our secret? We took a little nap.
Oh.
We're really tired.
Cruising is exhausting, guys.
We're good now. Fingers crossed they didn't run out of chicken. That was so good yesterday. The jerk chicken plate, but they ran out. So It was around this time they ran out.
We're gonna try again. It's 1:30 now. It's past our lunchtime. We're a little hungry, so if they don't have the chicken on the island, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do for lunch.
They have burgers and things, but yesterday people around us, the reviews were not promising, and other people said that they cooked the burgers on the ship, then brought them to the island. So I don't know.
So it's 1:30. We are walking to anywhere on the beach to find a spot, hopefully with some shade. I brought my sandy wet towel from yesterday because we couldn't exchange it getting back on the ship yesterday. So I hung it in the cabin. I brought it off now to exchange it for a clean one. And they don't even have a towel exchange out on the island.
No, they do. It's closed. It's closed at 1:30, so they expect you. I don't even know what they expect you to do. Luckily, I had mine this morning and exchanged it at 9 a.m.
When they first opened.
Yeah. He said the only place to exchange it is deck 18. There's one spot. So he wanted her to get
back on the ship, go exchange my towel just to get back off the ship for the beach. I don't know what time they closed, if they only have like a certain amount of towels and then once they're out, or if they closed at 1 or noon. But all aboard's not till 5:30. I thought maybe they should have towels out until 5:30.
Just the little things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have to use a gross towel. Maybe we should have been bringing ours from home. I don't know, but it's just weird.
Not
it's
sure.
Weird. And not enjoyable, honestly. So we have my clean towel. We're gonna share
Thank
that.
goodness, because mine, even though I hung it overnight, is still wet and sandy. So
The things you don't worry about on other cruise lines.
that's true. So it didn't take us too long to find chairs, but we did just find like a table that was covered in trash, so we just moved it over there.
I don't think people are coming around like cleaning things up.
No.
We have chairs.
You know what? I am surprised that there aren't as many seagulls as Cay, because food has been left around, and yeah, the seagulls swarm, but there's definitely not as many as if you were to leave food at Cay. So I guess that's a bonus. And as I'm talking, he's talking back to us.
Because there's still seagulls here.
Yeah. Give us food.
But we found a good tree.
Yes, this tree is our shade. No umbrella, but that's totally fine.
And I just asked, and they do have chicken. And he looked at me kind of funny, like, yeah.
Of course we have
I
chicken.
said, no, yesterday you didn't.
So it will be lunchtime shortly.
Yes.
After about 3 hours spent here on the bean bags, we are getting ready to head back to the ship. Another absolutely beautiful day. This beach is incredible. It doesn't get much better than this. There's food right nearby, which we actually enjoyed, and 2 bars close by, bathrooms, and of course some of the chairs, the umbrellas, and the bean bags. So highly recommend just staying at the Lighthouse Beach. And this is our view. Absolutely stunning. So about an hour until all aboard, but we are sunned out. It's like a sauna out here. So we're headed back to the ship to shower, get ready. We do have to pack tonight because we get off the ship early tomorrow morning. So that's our plan. I came out to watch Sail Away because Sail Away was at 6 o'clock, and it looks like we've already been sailing for probably 20 minutes. It's only 5:45, so we left pretty early. And it's not as though we have a far distance to go to Port Canaveral, but we are on our way. Snacks before dinner with our cappuccinos. This has become one of our favorite spots, is the Brooklyn Cafe. Their coffees are amazing, their drinks are amazing, and it's just a central location. It's on deck 8 in the middle of the ship. So
These are really good.
are they? Yeah, it's our first time trying these, so little snack before we head to the buffet again for dinner. Okay, this is our dinner options for the night. I got some prosciutto, mozzarella, parmesan, 1 ravioli, some ribs, and then a little side salad. Rachel, it kind of looks like she got around the same thing as I did. I mean, it looks decent. I think these are some pretty safe options, just going with some cheese and some salads. just had a decent dinner in the Marketplace buffet, and then we actually caught a little bit of the sunset up on deck number 16, and it was beautiful. A perfect way to end our couple weeks of cruising.
The ship is really cool up on deck 16. They have the sky bridge. It's very unique, great spot for pictures. I do love that about this ship. But we are heading off to another show. I think it's just a production show. And then there's a couple other shows tonight, or like live music. MSC does that really well. There's always something going on, even if you just want like to sit and have good music.
Live music in a lot of the different lounges and in the atrium as well, and then some trivia, and obviously the production show, and then I think the quest is tonight. So
yes, did you mention that?
No, not yet. So the quest is tonight at 10, I believe. But yeah, there's something for everyone. I feel like we haven't really been taking advantage too much of all of the entertainment around the ship. We just like to go and sit at a bar and whatever, but like there's silent disco last night, the beach party. So we have been doing our fair share, but of course there's a lot more other things as well.
And I have no idea what the quest entails, but it's named the same as Royal Caribbean's quest, and it does say it's a scavenger hunt and a saddle comic. So we of course have to go to that.
Yeah. Perfect way to end our cruise.
New location unlocked. We are in the Uptown Lounge, which is where the quest is. It's not the biggest venue, so I'm thinking it's not like the quest we're used to, but we're gonna find out.
Now for this one, you can be creative, think outside the box. I want to see a team member holding their team number, carrying something pink. Anything color pink. 14, number 10, number 6.
Not to show the last pizza of the cruise, but MSC does pizza right. That is so good. Dinner was okay, but the pizza always makes up for it. We look forward to it like every night. But
and we could have had pizza for dinner, but we wanted to try some of the other options, and we always know that we're going to come back here for the late night snacks. So yeah, that's why we don't double up on pizza every day.
But I think it's almost a night. We're gonna walk around, see if there's anything on, but we gotta pass. So, and we're tired. We're always tired.
And tomorrow will be an early morning for
spending some time in probably like one of the coolest spots. I remember this right when we walked on, the jungle room, just being like an awe. Very unique. But our cruise is coming to an end, and all our summer cruises are coming to an end. I did 5 cruises this summer, and I did 4, and I don't know where they went, but this was a good one to end on. I'm really happy we tried something new.
Yes.
I do think it's hard to like go from something that we are loyal to,
Royal Caribbean,
loyal to Royal, and compare it to something that's brand new. But I'm still really happy we did. There's some things we really love.
Yeah, like the coffee.
Yeah.
Some of the different venues, like the pools at the back of the ship,
they're very
super
unique.
nice. And the private island
Oh
that
my
we
gosh.
spent overnight last night. We had 2 pretty much full days at the beautiful beaches, the sun, beautiful weather. So it really was a great cruise.
We've already been asked will we do MSC again, and it would have to be a very unique situations. Overnight at the private island is a must,
Yes.
and I would want to also try their newer ships and their bigger ships. I've heard incredible things of World America, so now that we kind of know the brand, I would love to like explore more.
Try a different ship.
Yeah, and just like we know what we're getting into, and now we're kind of, like I said, knowing the brand.
Yeah, definitely. So all in all, it was a great cruise, just very different than what we're used to. Anyways, we are going to head to bed. We have an early morning tomorrow because we also have an early flight from Orlando tomorrow. So we're going to go pack up our cabin. And I think this is where we're going to end the vlog tonight because tomorrow is, again, going to be an early morning and we're just heading straight off the ship as soon as we wake up. So thank you so much for watching our MSC vlogs.
And if you have not already, please be sure to like and subscribe because as of right now, our next cruise is another brand new cruise line to us, and we are very excited. We might add in one or two before then, but stay tuned because we're going to take you along with us.
Yeah, we have so much more cruise content coming, so we will see you in the next video.
Good night.